The night of July 11, 2015, began like any other at Altiplano, Mexico's most fortified federal prison. Security cameras kept an unblinking watch over the facility's most infamous resident, Joaquín El Chapo Guzmán. At 8:52 p.m., the footage showed him walking to the shower area in his cell. The small space was partitioned by a low wall for privacy. He stooped down, seemingly attending to his hygiene. Then he was gone. For a moment, his absence was just an anomaly. That moment stretched into an alarming silence and a chilling realization. The world's most notorious drug lord had vanished. His escape sent shockwaves across the globe. It was not just a security breach. It was a profound national embarrassment for Mexico. The story ahead would reveal audacity, ingenuity, and deep-seated corruption, and raise urgent questions for the war on drugs. To understand the audacity of the escapes, we must first understand the man. Joaquín Archibaldo Guzmán Loera, El Chapo, Shorty, was more than a common criminal. Born into poverty in the mountains of Sinaloa, he rose with ruthless ambition and strategic brilliance. Starting in the 70s under established traffickers, he branched out to build his own empire. By the late 80s, he co-founded the Sinaloa cartel, soon a global syndicate. Under his command, the cartel smuggled cocaine, marijuana, methamphetamine, and heroin into the U.S. and beyond. Elaborate, air-conditioned border tunnels foreshadowed later prison escapes. He orchestrated suppliers, transporters, distributors, and corrupt officials like a corporation. A crafted folk hero image masked a brutal reality. The cartel ruled through kidnappings, torture, and countless murders. Long before the tunnel, El Chapo had proven his talent for escaping maximum security prisons. His first major act of defiance came on January 19, 2001. In Jalisco's Puente Grande, serving 20 years for trafficking and bribery, he simply vanished. A frantic search revealed he was no longer on prison grounds. The escape brazenly humiliated Mexico's justice system. The official story: he hid in a laundry cart, rolled past multiple checkpoints and out to a waiting vehicle. Many doubted a top-tier prison could be beaten so simply, without insider help. Whether true or cover, the mechanism was clear: pervasive corruption. He effectively ran his wing, enjoying phones, visitors, and special meals, bought with bribes. 78 people, from guards to the director, were implicated. He bought his freedom, eluding capture for over 13 years, and proving even Mexico's strongest doors could open from within. On February 22, 2014, Mexican Marines, guided by U.S. intelligence, captured El Chapo without a shot. He wasn't in a mountain lair, but in a modest Mazatlan condominium with his wife and twin daughters. Mexico hailed a historic achievement, parading a subdued, mustachioed Guzman before the media. To prevent a repeat of 2001, he was sent to Altiplano, escape-proof by design. 1-meter-thick walls, restricted airspace, and a sophisticated round-the-clock surveillance system. He was moved unpredictably, conversations monitored, a camera inside his cell, its view obscured by a small privacy partition. Officials balked at U.S. extradition, quipping he'd served time in Mexico for 300, even 400 years. But even inside Altiplano, his influence endured. His legal team had constant access, and the cartel's profits could fund any plan. The most unbelievable chapter was about to begin. The 2015 escape was a feat of engineering that dwarfed the laundry cart incident. A nearly mile-long tunnel connected his cell's shower to a nondescript, half-built house in a nearby field. The entrance, a 20 by 20-inch hole positioned in a camera blind spot. A 30-foot shaft with a wooden ladder led to the main passageway. This was no crude dig. It was an illicit marvel of expertise and investment. About 5 feet 7 inches high and 2 feet 7 inches wide. Just enough to move quickly. Ventilation with PVC piping pumped fresh air along the route. An electrical line powered lights, keeping the path illuminated. A rail-mounted motorcycle hauled dirt during construction and would whisk Guzman away. The build required precision, GPS coordinates, architectural blueprints, and skilled surveyors. Nearly 400 truckloads of soil were concealed as months of construction played out above. Final moments. He slipped through the shower hole, descended the ladder, boarded the rail bike, and sped nearly a mile underground. An engineering marvel like this could not exist without widespread corruption. Its success relied on complicity, or willful ignorance, inside Altiplano. The noise of constant excavation, even power tools, somehow went unnoticed in a maximum security facility. Detailed prison plans likely required inside help. Collusion, paid from the cartel's bottomless coffers. Why did guards wait 18 minutes to reach his cell? Why was his tracker disabled? And no alarm triggered? Over 30 officials were arrested, including the prison director and the head of the federal prison system. Surveillance turned off, sounds ignored, logbooks falsified. Beyond prison walls, permits, inspections, and local silence were bought. His spectacular freedom lasted less than 6 months. Ego helped expose him. While in hiding, he pursued a biographical film, contacting actors and producers, creating a digital trail. Communications involving Kate Del Castillo and Sean Penn aided authorities. On January 8, 2016, Marines stormed a house in Los Mochis. After a firefight killed 5 associates, Guzmán fled through yet another tunnel, emerged to the street, and carjacked a vehicle. This time, there was no aircraft waiting. Federal police intercepted him. Facing pressure and humiliation, Mexico extradited him to New York on the anniversary of his 2001 escape. A sprawling U.S. case exposed the cartel's inner workings as former associates testified. In February 2019, he was found guilty and sentenced to life plus 30 years, now held at ADX Florence, where no one has ever escaped.